Yeah, right. Hi everyone. Yeah, so because I've been doing a little bit of Le Mansing, I thought I would try Le Mans again, but this time in Assetto Corsa. And I want to try different genres. These are Le Mans. This is a Le Mans car. This is a Porsche 910, and it is actually a car that I think they raced at Le Mans, but obviously in a very different era. So I thought I would try some different era cars out. This one I would say was, I didn't actually double check, but I think it's 1960s. So I thought I'm going to give this a wee go, and while I just get things introed, where's my Discord? So yeah, so while I just get this set up, we're using the weather update called, actually it's not a weather update, it's more like a lighting update, but anyway, oh actually it is weather, it is a weather update. Sorry, I'm getting it mixed up with the custom shaders patch. Yes, so basically what we have here is Pure that's providing the weather and also the live weather. It actually does get the live weather from the Le Mans track as it is right now, and that's what we have. So I'm just biding time here. Give me a second. It's got to set this up. All right, so I'm good to go. Now when I change cars, you should be seeing Content Manager in the background as well. So so I think we got lights and we have a flasher. Yeah, I can flash. Wipers, well the sky looks okay, so I shouldn't need those, but I'm sure they're mapped somewhere. Some cars don't have wipers that are working, some do. Oh, I need my interface. Where is it? No, not you. There you go. Oh, great. How do I get that car off now? Ah, well, ain't that lovely. What did I use to bring that on? I've got the damage on now and I don't know. Oh, it's gone. Right. Let's have a look. Look at those old style Ferrari. Actually, Ferrari do use them, but those old style rear lights there. So now I'm a bit more familiar with the track, having used it in Le Mans Ultimate. Oh, this car's got zero grip, guys, and not only zero, that's my fault. Not only zero grip, but zero force feedback as well. Let me see if I can increase that. What did I put it on? I have a set of skills. No, I have a set of buttons that will increase. There it is, the force feedback. There we go. Let's get it to 130. I just want to be able to feel something. I think I may have to attach my manual shifter for this. Oh my god. The rear end is very loose, and if you don't rev match on the downshift, she's going to want to kill you. I also have the 1971 version of Le Mans, which I think is a little different. Anyway, let's run this. Oh, honestly, this car's just floating. But we're using vintage tires, and I don't know my breakpoints here. I don't know if the assets are going to be the same buildings. So this can all go very wrong very quickly. Oh, there's that house. So 1, 2. Oh my god. How different this is to Le Mans cars now, today. this is a very old slushy gearbox, so downshifting has to be done slowly. Oh my god, it's such a difference though. There's no weight on the steering, it feels very floaty, and I don't know where to brake here. I almost daren't downshift for fear of the rear wheels locking up. I was just holding it on the rev limiter in second gear there while I was trying to get some traction. Oh, we need some modern tires put on these old cars. I think we're just running the old vintage ones at the moment. The track's very familiar. Like it's not too different from the one in Le Mans Ultimate. I don't know what I was expecting, whether it was, you know, I was expecting anything majorly different, but so far everything seems, you know, as I've been expecting it though, since running Le Mans Ultimate. Obviously the lap times are going to be a lot slower as well. Like obviously every time I touch the brakes, the back end wants to swap round. See? I wonder if I can change my brake bias on this. Oh, we can. Let's push it forward just a tad, 62% to the front, and see if that'll just help. Oh my goodness. It's amazing how different cars can feel after, well, I was going to say after 60 years, but when you put it like that, 60 years in development, I mean, just think how far airline travel has come in 60 years. It's just, it's massive, isn't it? Leaps and bounds. We've gone from, what, just like performing a commercial Atlantic crossing to the special and Concorde. Concorde was being developed in the 1950s though, you know, it was the development and the design was done in the 50s of Concorde, and I think it was getting built in the 60s, right? I don't know when the first flight was, but it was earlier than you'd probably imagine. Okay, so this section we've just been on felt a little bit different than what I'm used to, which is why I got caught out. Ooh, yeah, see, the rear end is just, I am using a sequential gears on a car that doesn't have it, so that's probably not helping. You have to blip the throttle on the downshift, otherwise it'll catch you out. But this Porsche 910 is a far cry away from its modern counterpart. Oh. You know what, it's still slippy slidey, but it does feel like it has a bit more grip now. Oh, she doesn't want to go here though. Oh. That's normally flat out in the Le Mans cars of today, but this is a Le Mans car of 1960 something. Oh, I tell you what, since I adjusted that brake balance, the rear end, when you downshift under braking, the rear end is not wanting to snap away as violently as it did on the first lap. Look how vintage this is though. My god. I'm sure Ferrari used those same rear lights, those round ones. Didn't they use them on the Dino or something? I'm pretty sure that the Ferrari used those too. Okay, so braking It is still a little bit skittish. I got on the curb there, but it's a lot easier to brake now. I've moved the balance to the front. I can hit the brakes a bit harder and not have it squirm too much. I do want to eventually grab a 2004 or maybe even a more modern Formula 1 car, a 2024 Formula 1 car, and put that round here and see what she's like. That's going to be something else, that is. See, I have to blip the throttle, get the revs up when I'm downshifting to match the revs that the car had, so that when we get the downshift he doesn't freak. What's the orange light? What is it? Fuel? Are we low on fuel? Oh, we are low on fuel. Wow, that didn't last long. How much? I don't even know how much fuel I put in. Yeah, so just as a reminder, this is live weather. Well, it should be. So whatever we've got a very nice day here in the UK, so I'm imagining in France it's similar. But the weather this live, I don't know if it updates, say like every 10, 15, 20 minutes, I don't know. But as we went into the session, it was live. It grabs it off the internet servers like Flight Sim does. If I get a decent lap, I'll be interested just to see what my lap time is. I wish I could remember what it was from yesterday. What was I doing yesterday? 2 minute somethings. Oh, see, that downshift was too violent. What was I doing yesterday on my lap times? Obviously, there's not really much point comparing them because, you know, we're already 3 minutes. Oh no, I think my lap time was 3 minutes something, wasn't it? But look at now, we're at 3 minutes 45 seconds in, and I'm like 3/4 of the way around the lap. Not even knowing if I'm gonna have the fuel to finish the lap. So this would be in Le Mans Ultimate, the Michelin corner. Oh, it still is Michelin. Yeah, there you go, Michelin. And then we just lift off the throttle for this corner, maybe downshift here. And then we've got this corner leading into a tighter left-hander. Yeah, Nordschleife and was a track that I never really got to grips with for a long time until I applied myself and just concentrated on that track. And I've kind of done the same with this in Le Mans Ultimate. I was never let's say too familiar with the track beyond the two long straights. You know, once we start getting into the twisty turny bits, the last sector, I was never really comfortable with the layout because I wasn't really sure of it. But since running Le Mans Ultimate the last couple of days, I think I can now say that I'm more familiar with it. Okay, so I did mess up at the end. My lap time was 5 minutes. Oh jeez. I think at the end there I probably lost about 5 or 6 seconds, but still, wow, 5 minutes lap. Hey, it wasn't clean, okay, you know, but I'm the only car here today actually. Look at all that. Wow, 5 minutes. Oh, wrong button. I'll take that auto shifter off. I've just enabled it, but it won't let me disable it. Yeah, look at that. I was in completely the wrong place. But these cars actually did run at Le Mans back in the day. These were the Le Mans cars, and look at them now. They look so different now. You got the Shelby, Daytona, you got Ferraris, and you know, a lot of the same manufacturers still running Le Mans, or were running Le Mans back in the day. But these things are running on like vintage rubber. You know, the rubber compounds that they had back in the 1960s. It's not as good as it is today. Big thick tire walls. And today's Le Mans cars, I don't think are any much bigger than this one is. I know they look bigger, but they're actually quite small. 5 minutes. All right, let's get something else. Let's go into, let me see, do I go into content perhaps? So if you do, can we tag them here? Do we have tags? Oh, I don't know if you've got tags here. It says all, so there should be something. What if I just type in Le Mans? Oh, that's an E-type. Oh, we could try that thing. That's an E-type Le Mans. Yeah, it doesn't quite work here. But if I go to the drive option, I don't know if you guys will get to see this though. Let's have a look. No, you don't get to see this window. Ah, all right. I'll fix that. Hold on. Can I fix that? Yeah, I can. I'll just get my desktop display on. Or what I can do is add a new window called car window, right? And then I'll use content manager. So that'll be the car window. And then if I transition it to you guys. So now if I cancel that and open it again. Oh, why don't you see it? Okay. It's because this window is actually called Porsche 9110. That's no good. That's no good. Find a window of the same executable. Okay, let's try that. So if I cancel it again, bring it up. Oh, it still doesn't come up for you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is use my my desktop capture mode. So let's get rid of that window. You know, my only issue with desktop capture is it captures the freaking taskbar at the bottom, which is it's in the way. Let's have a look. Taskbar. Okay, there we go. I've got it hidden now, just so we can get proper full screen. All right, so live stream, desktop mode, and therefore we don't need that, and we will need to take it off for gameplay though. All right. So now if I go click, bingo, you got it. All right. So if we've already got Le Mans tagged up here. So I don't have any modern ones. It's weird that I haven't downloaded any modern Le Mans cars, but we've got things like, look at this thing, Bizzarini GT 5300. Look at this car. I've never seen this thing before. Corvette, Ferrari 250. So these are, oh, this car's gorgeous. Yes, the Ferrari 250 GTO, honestly, the best looking Ferrari ever made. It's hand built. The whole car is built by hand. Engine, body, everything. And it has a Ferrari V12 manual gated gearbox as well. Jesus. Yeah. Sexiest looking Ferrari ever built, in my opinion. Then there's the 275 and the old Healy lightweights. The one we just saw. Lotus Elan, really small cars. The Porsche 911 short wheelbase. Oh, that's going to be a nightmare. Those older Porsches with the rear wheel drive like they all have, but this, you know, engine in the rear, and they didn't have any electronics, computer modules to help keep the car balanced, traction control, none of that stuff. So Let's pick it, shall we? You have a good livery on there? I like that one. Oh man, these liveries are so vintage. Yeah, go on, let's have that one. Alright. Can we beat 5 minutes? Well, if I can do a lap without if I can do a lap without the the back end going out, then yeah. This will be based on a real livery, so there will be a driver called Peter Gregg. Brumos Porsche, Jacksonville. Short wheelbase as well. You know what that means. That shorter wheelbase just really means that it's going to be a bit more like a go-kart, basically. Look at how thin the steering wheel is. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, so it's illuminated even in the daytime? Show me the outside a second. So if I put the lights on... Oh, wow, okay. You probably need some really good lighting for nighttime here in Le Mans. And I haven't introduced any rain yet. Like I said, this is live weather. Do we have any now, what is it? Is it Control or Alt or both or Control Shift? I have a key combination that allows, if the car model has it, it will allow things like doors opening, boot opening, bonnet opening, stuff like that. But I don't think this car's got any. Okay. Am I happy in this seating position though, or do I want to go a bit more forward? Let's see what the auto positioning does. Okay, so it doesn't put me a bit forward. However, the steering wheel is not in the middle where I'm sitting, it's slightly to the right. Let me just centralize that up a little bit. There we go. I'll save that position. Hey, Chadwick loves maroon. Hi, Chadwick. How you doing? I'm just having a little whiz around Le Mans in some different cars, different eras as well. At the moment I've just got a couple of 1960s Le Mans cars, but I'm going to be moving on to some more modern stuff. I'm going to turn my volume up, I think. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad, thank you. I should attach my manual gear shifter. Okay, I want some more force feedback on this as well. The force feedback's actually quite weak on these cars. I'm guessing it's just down to the fact that we've got very thin vintage tyres on. This actually feels a little bit more grippy than the Porsche 9110 did at the start. Actually, I've just realised this car's only one number up from the previous. The other one was a Porsche 910 and this is a Porsche 911. So this is the one that came after? I don't know. They've got a strange numbering system of Porsche, because you can have a 911 997 and you can have a 911 992. You can have a 911 991. Like, how many numbers do you really need? Am I British? I am, yeah. That used to be a good thing, now not so much. I don't even know what British is anymore. Our government have just removed it all from the country. They've taken the Britishness away. And that's it, guys. 5th gear, and I've got no more gears to go. Yeah, I needed to do that downshift for some mechanical braking. But the problem with that is the fact that it was going to spin me. I don't know why it's allowing me to adjust the brake bias from within the car. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have been able to do that in real life. that green light for? I know there's a word underneath it, but I don't know what it is. Is it? I don't know, I can't see it from here. So this thing's topping out on the revs. So I don't think it's going to beat the Porsche 910 around here. Oh, that's it. Once the rear end goes in a vintage 911, then don't even try saving it. You're a passenger. You are a passenger. Right, what does that green light say? Is it oil? It is oil, yeah, okay. So I think it just means the oil pressure's good. If it turns red, we're in trouble. I don't know if it's oil pressure or oil quantity. I would have said pressure, right, really. But, or maybe even oil temperature. Look how thin it is. Got no spoiler on the back. Oh, I was trying to go for another gear there, but it didn't have one. Oh, she's so scooty. I didn't want to make the turn because it would have spun the car around. Oh my god. Can't believe how quickly it gets to the end of first gear. You just start putting your foot down and second gear already. And there's only 5 of them. Which is fine down here, but on the longer straights, you're sitting on the rev limiter for ages. If it even has one. Look, that's it, we're topped out in 5th now. I think I'm braking a little bit early, but I'm just very cautious that these cars have got very little grip on these vintage tyres. Maybe I should download some modern Le Mans cars. I can do that while I'm in the game, it's not a problem. I know where to go to grab some Le Mans cars. I can do it within the browser, and it will. What the browser will do is it will download straight into my content manager, and then it'll be put in the game immediately, which is quite cool. See here in this part of the track, what I call the twisty section, I feel a lot more confident with the grip that this car has compared to the 910 that we just took out. It does have more grip. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Come on. I don't have full steering on when I'm making those turns because it would just scrub the tires and it would wash out if I did that anyway. The car would want to carry on straight. Oh, see, I can go through here so much faster. Oh, I missed the curb altogether there. Right, so should we see if we can get a lap time in then? What is it we got to beat? 5 minutes. 5 minutes flat, basically. I don't think this car's got it in it. But the 5 minutes that we set was including the mistake at the end of the lap. We did make a mistake at the end of the lap, so... Ooh, and we made a mistake on this one too, so... All evens out at the end of the day, doesn't it? In order to get a better downshift, one that doesn't upset the car too much, you need to brake harder so that your revs are lower when you do the downshift. Because this car doesn't like downshifts without rev matching. It upsets it. Right, so 5th gear is all we have. There is no 6th. And we're in 5th now, and once that revs tops out, that's it. I don't know if I can adjust the ratios, maybe, but it tops out in 4th, and then when you put it into 5th, it doesn't take hardly any time to top out in 5th. So maybe, oh, I did brake early there, and I downshifted to 2nd too early. Maybe the don't. See, you're a passenger. There's nothing you can do in these old cars. More modern Porsche 911s, it's not so much of a worry, but the vintage ones, nah. Once the back end goes, you are literally a passenger. It's like I bored everybody to death. Well, as long as I'm having fun, just give me a decent lap time, come on. See, I'm just going to record the lap time no matter what, because I'm going to base it on the car's merits, its behaviour. If it's a well-behaved car, it'll give me a good lap time. So what are we now? 2 minutes 43 in already. Oh. I'm having to lock the front brakes up, lock the front wheels up, because I just needed the extra brakes. Come on, old Porsche, come on. You've got 2 minutes less, actually. I don't think we're going to do this in under 5 minutes. Not with this genre, anyway. I wonder what a more modern, like a 1980s sports car would be like. Yeah, oh, yep. I was distracted there. I was looking at something on the left-hand side of the track to confirm whether I'd had whether I was braking at the wrong spot and if there was another braking marker I could have used. And I stopped really paying attention to where I was going. But because of the length of these laps, more often than not, I'm going to count the time anyway, because in my head I can work out how much time I've lost. So I would say overall on this lap, again, it's probably about another 5-6 seconds. Maybe a bit more, but let's just call it that. But I lost that time. I lost 5 to 6 seconds with the Porsche 910 anyway. So all's fair in love and war and all that. Oh my god, she barely wanted to turn there. Come on, sweetheart, come on, don't! Oh, back end did not want to hold on there. Four minutes 54, yeah. So even if we didn't have the errors in this lap, we still wouldn't have made it. Oh wow, I braked way too early. Okay, the one thing I can say for sure is that there's no way that this 911 was ever going to beat the time of the 910. Not a chance. If I had a mistake-free lap there, we would have still been outside of 5 minutes. Because it's 5 minutes 26, and there's no way, no how that I made 26 seconds worth of errors. So let's get something a bit quicker on the quicker side. I'm going to have to play with desktop mode again, aren't I? So we have to come out of this Le Mans category, because all these, we've got GTC, 60s. We've got WSC 60s. I don't know if these WSCs are faster. That one looks like it might be the Ferrari 330. That looks like it might have a bit more speed to it, right? Maybe we can give that one a go. And then there's the Berlinetta. Yeah, you see, look, the Porsche 910, which we took out first, that's a WSC one. So yeah, we just compared it with a GTC one. Probably not quite the right thing to do. So what about a road car, say a Ferrari 488, right? One that you can just go in and buy. GTB, not the GT3 version, right? Not that, but a standard, the one that you can go into the dealership and say, give me one of those. How does that compare to a 1960s Le Mans car? Well, I guess we're going to find the hell out. (2015) Ferrari 488. You can only get these second-hand in dealerships now because they've been superseded by the 296. But still, these are fast road cars. Let's go in dashboard view then. Seems a bit quiet, doesn't it? Alright. Now, what's this going to be like compared to a 1960s Le Mans class car? It's going to depend on the grip it can achieve in the corners. That's going to make up a lot of time if it's got better grip, and also the speed it can achieve. I can't believe it's topping out on the revs. The rev dial, the white one on the right hand corner, it's not turning red when this car hits the limiter, and it should be. It's like it's not calibrated. I can only say this feels faster than the Le Mans cars. Your standard road car. Well, it's a road supercar, but it's still a road car. Yeah, this is patently faster. Look at the scenery. Can it brake as hard and get into the corners as quick? Very stable under braking, as you would expect from a more modern vehicle. I think this is going to beat the Le Mans cars. Yeah. When these cars came out, actually the car that it superseded was the Ferrari 458, and that was £170,000. I don't think this was too much more expensive when it came out, but certainly it was under 200,000. And the fact that it can, technology, isn't it? You know, time moves on, and it doesn't brake as well though. I don't know whether this has got steel or carbon brakes, but it wasn't braking very well there. So that might mean I have to brake earlier than in the Le Mans cars. Man, when I upshift, the revs only die a little bit. They go to from 8,000 down to 6.5. But okay. This car is based on real world data, so I just have to go with the flow. I tried braking later than the Le Mans car there, and obviously that doesn't work, so I'll brake in the same place on the hot lap. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out where the limits are. It's going to be interesting. It feels faster, and it's certainly got more stability. But I don't know. Does it have more grip in the corners? I mean, it's still pushing out wide like the 911 did. Oh, it should be able to beat a vintage 911, surely. It should be able to walk all over it, really. I'm not getting the front end on this I'd like. Let's see if I can get all my braking points for the hot lap here. So basically the time it should beat is a 5 minutes flat, and it will, because we just did 5 minutes 3 on that lap, and that was including being in the pits. Okay, that's a shame. That's the whole lap blown, and it takes 5 minutes to do a lap. That's a shame. Because it happened at the start, I want to do another lap. Obviously. Yeah, it did 5 minutes 3 while we were in the pits, coming out of the pits. So it is going to be quicker, but by how much we don't know. I think it was just the fact that I was yapping away when I started the lap that distracted me. I'm going to have to learn to be a bit quieter on my hot lap. Putting my foot down there while the right hand wheels were on the curb. The scenery passes by so much faster when we're looking at it from the bonnet view. That's simply down to the field of view settings. When we go back in cockpit, you'll notice the scenery passing a little bit slower. Wow, really? 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 A lot more quieter inside, isn't it? See how the scenery doesn't look like it's passing by so fast now? Which is good. That's down to you just altering field of view, and the advantage of that is because the scenery appears to be passing by slower, or actually it's probably normal. It's probably more accurate to say it looks like it's passing by faster from the outside. It's because of the field of view, whether it's narrower or wider. But what it does do, it gives you that idea that you've got more time to make decisions in. If that makes sense. Because everything isn't flying past you, it looks like 1,000 miles an hour. The field of view for internal inside the cockpit is very different to what it's set to for outside. So you see the scenery just looks faster here. So you get that impression that you've got less time to make decisions on corners and where to brake. Look at the trees. Now inside it's slower. Well, it should be anyway. And if I make the field of view any wider, then you should see it slow down even more, but then it just looks weird. So you can't go too far with it. Oh, you can hear the tyre squealing there. Ooh, when the tyre's squealing, man, it's when we're losing grip, mainly on the front. Ooh, why? She did not like that. I don't know why. It seemed harmless enough. Okay, let's start the lap. I'm going to concentrate on this one. Doesn't mean I'll be successful, but I'm going to focus a bit more. I think I will download a Le Mans car. Alright, here we go. I was so cautious through there. Didn't want to blow the beginning of the lap. Come on, Ferrari, hang on. Yeah, I tried to brake super hard there to counteract the fact I was going in too hot, but it's okay, it's fine. Just gotta nail the braking here. Very hard braking going into this chicane. My last lap time, guys, was a 4:36, and that was with the error. Wow, Jesus. The difference. It's a minute faster than what we achieved with the 911. Although we did have a mistake with it. But still. Porsche 910, which is unquestionably faster than the 911 was a 5-minute flat. And we made a mistake which cost us about 5 seconds. So if it's a 4-minute 55 for the 910, that's what we should be gauging it on. 4-minute 55. Cautious there as well, wasn't I? Come on, just give me a clean lap. We're heading for a 4:26 as of right now. For what is essentially a road car. So at the top right of the screen you'll see the predicted lap time, which is currently a 4:25, which puts us 30 seconds quicker than the 1960s Le Mans car. That seem about right, does it? Progress. Amazing, isn't it, that the cars that actually raced at Le Mans in the 60s are slower by quite a considerable way over road cars today. And hey, this Ferrari 488 is by no means the fastest road car today in 2025. The Ferrari 296 will murder this car on a lap. So And then you've got even faster cars than that. So yeah, it just puts it all into perspective. Like the Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 is not really one for setting lap times on fire, but it's very good in a straight line. It'll do 302, 303 miles an hour, something like that. So 4 minute 22 anyway, that's what we just did in a frickin' essentially a road car, a supercar. You can probably pick these up second hand for about 140, 150,000. I remember when this came out, the 488 GTB, and they drag raced it alongside its predecessor, the 458. I love the 458. What a gorgeous car that was. And they brought this one out. The front end looks essentially the same, but the side air intakes are different. And they drag raced this 488 against the 458, and the 488 here just left it standing. I mean, the 458 didn't have a prayer against this one. So Ferrari really upped the game. And then Ferrari brought out the 296, and I've seen that drag raced against this, and the 296 just, it's on a different level completely. This car would have no chance against 296. Absolutely no chance. Do I have one? We got a 4 minute 22. I don't know if I've got a 296. Let me have a look in my super collection. Wait a minute, let me just put this on screen. Let me just dig one out. I know you guys can't see this. I do have a 296, but it is a GT3 car though. Do we have a showroom? Oh, it's not going to come up, is it? Because it's a separate screen. It's a GT3. Okay, let me see if we can get hold of A, Le Mans car, and B, a road-going 496. So, if we go to the Assetto Corsa mods website, let me just sign in, and then I'll bring you guys in. Oh God. Sign in with Google. Come on then. Do it. Rusty dog. Am I in? Click here to claim your supporter role. What? No, don't launch the Discord app. Just take me to the cars. Take me to the cars. Take me to the cars. There you go. Oh God, somebody's already done the electric Renault 5 Turbo concept car. Right, hold on. I'll bring you guys into what I'm looking at. Which isn't that. Wrong screen. Give me a sec and I'll bring it in for you. So, yeah, look, somebody's already done the electric. Yeah, it's an electric Renault 5 and they want to call it a turbo. Anyway, so car mods. The problem with a lot of these car mods is people do like to go for the thin tire wall, big rim option, and that's not for me. Looks like we've got a 2025 F1. I wonder how good that is. like the physics. So I click download, and then it goes to Content Manager. So when I click it, it should, yeah, okay, it's just gone into Content Manager. I know you guys have got a black screen. Alright, so I think that's been downloaded. It's not installed yet, but it is downloaded. Alright, so we're looking for a 296. So let's go with 296. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Right, I'm not interested in the GT3. We already have one of those. So the GTS will be the standard. That's only got one, well, it's got 1 vote, but it hasn't got a very good one. This is a Spider. Alright, so a 296 GTB. It's got 3 votes, only 5 stars. Let's go for this one. Oh, look at the old Saab! That would be fun to take around, wouldn't it? You could set the lap time with a calendar. Alright, so yeah, this is the car that came after the 488, and it's just so much faster. It was just ridiculously quick. I've seen this drag raced against some really fast cars, and it beats them. It's ridiculous. I don't know, I think it's around 300,000 pounds, so it's quite a bit different. Right, let's go and look for Le Mans. Do they have the 9X8 that we drove in? Oh, I've got it. Apparently I've already downloaded it. Alright. I know, I don't know whether people are using Le Mans as 1 word or 2 words. I think it should be 2. Oh, look at the old Merc. Imagine flipping over in one of those. Ooh. Right, so these are your more modern-ish ones. This one, the Orica LMP2. Not as quick as the hypercar. We have a Lego one here, which... some of these are not really... Why is this Le Mans? Because it has LE on it? That's not how we do things. So this is a P2. Not as fast as hypercar, but still. Why don't we get it anyway? It's weird then that I had the Peugeot 9X8, but it didn't come up. It didn't come up as a... It didn't come up as a Le Mans car in a Le Mans category. Right. Anything else that we want, guys? A Ford Mustang 302. From what era? Oh, okay, that one. Interesting. I get a lot of cars from here. Not all of them, but I get a lot of them. It'd be interesting to race like one of these rally looking cars around Le Mans as well. Peugeot 205. What the hell is this? A 962 CR. Wow. Oh, what about those old Jaguar Le Mans ones? The ones that had the... What was on the side now? The sponsor livery? It's like gold and purple. Hold on. Jaguar. That one. Castrol. Yes, this one, but there's another one. There's another one where the rear wheel is not covered up. Nope, not that one. I did work for this company, Jaguar Formula One. Silk cut, that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't recall the rear wheel being... See, LM, Le Mans. I don't recall the rear wheel being covered, but I guess it must have been. I must be thinking of something else. Yes, the silk cut Jag. This is just for aerodynamics, basically. Let's grab this one. 700 horsepower at 7,200 revs. Wow. Torque 828. Yeah. Road cars have got that power now. Okay, so what we're going to do is go back to the stream, and the cars that we grabbed should now be here. You can't see them, but I'm just going to go to, I've got 4 of them waiting to install, so we're just going to go install all. Skin companion, what the hell is that? So I've got the Ferrari Formula 1, the Ferrari 296, the Oreca 07. I'm just waiting for it all to install now. And the Jaguar XJR, which is going to be very interesting. Because that is a Le Mans car, but it is slightly older. Can't remember the age. 1990s perhaps, maybe. And stuff and things. So now they should be immediately available for us. So I have to go into this mode. It's a lot of tricky window management I need to do to make this work. I need to remove that, that and that. And then I can go here. And that Jaguar, was it XJR? Should be here straight away. So, there's a green one. Oh, crumbs, yeah. Wow, this is going back some, guys. Does it have a date on the car? Oh, 1988. Oh, wow. I said 90s. 1988. Come on. I hope the mod makers have done a decent job of this. I guess we're going to find out pretty quickly. Ooh, okay, hello. Wow. So much quieter inside. Now in dashboard view, I don't think you can adjust the height. In cockpit view, oh, the difference. One is external sound and one is internal. We should go for the external because it just sounds like a lot more beefier. Oh, it lights up the needles. Right, let's see how this thing handles. Because in truth, I've got no idea. Can it beat the Ferrari at 4:22? Oh. Oh, the force feedback is very heavy. Yeah, it's a lot harder to turn the steering. Oh, yike. It sounds like it's revving up twice. It's going... And I don't know which one to pay attention to. It's like there's 2 separate noises. Oh my god. It's grippy. TWR. Is that Tom Walkinshaw Racing? Oh my goodness. This thing is going to beat that Ferrari quite handily. It's just got so much more speed. Grip. We're still waiting for the front tires to warm up. What's it like outside? Listen to the internals. Come on. She will not turn into these corners. The front end is a little bit understeery. God, she picks up every bump in the road though. It's probably got very little suspension travel. The sounds are quite strange. It goes from like a whine, you know, like that, a very whiny engine sound to a low rumble. See? Low, whiny, rumble. Whiny, rumble. That's weird. I feel like I can push fairly well with it. Ooh, okay. Why do I always jinx myself? I was just saying, I feel like I can really push with this one, and then whoop, off the road, because I pushed it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna opposite jinx myself. Oh, I can't drive this. There's no grip. What else? Yeah, the front tires don't warm up, and I can't get into any of the corners. Go on then, prove me wrong. That's what I want you to do. Oh, it washes out to the outside again there. Every car I've been in so far has done that. Ooh, that was my fault. That was my fault. I made a mistake. That wasn't the car washing out. That was just me messing up. Oh, it's going to be very interesting to see the lap times. Even when the fronts are locking up, it's not okay. I was going to say it's not upsetting the car, and that upsets the car. I keep jinxing myself, guys. I'm not going to comment on the car anymore. It's listening to me. You'll hear when the engine goes from making a noise to just being silent. That's when I'm in trouble. Because I think that's when the wheels just lock up and the gearbox is just, I don't know. It's not nice when the sound cuts out. It means something's going to happen. It's like the engine's died. We're already on for a 4-minute lap, 4:06. .350 kilometers per hour. She's a handful, but it's okay. It's not like it's too much of a handful. Just the engine sounds are a bit strange, but the car handle's really nice. I think I turned in a little bit late there. Just little tiny errors, but it's okay. I'm fine at the moment. 4 minutes 5 seconds estimated. That should go down later on. Because it has to counter in the fact that we made a mistake late in the lap. Oh no. You know what happens is you make a mistake, right? And you want to get on the power as soon as possible to lose the least time possible. And then I do it in the wrong moment when I'm on the curbs, and I just lose the grip altogether. It's this immediate natural response that a driver has to try and overcompensate for a mistake that's just been made. To just try and boot it harder out of the corner, you know? and then it just compounds the problem and you get into even more trouble. So we'll do another lap. Okay. In the very slow corners, the car doesn't seem to want to turn in very much. Yeah, she's understeery for sure. I think a bit of car setup just to tweak the front end a little would be nice. Maybe something simple like a bit of camber on the front. Okay, I can't brake in the place I thought I could. Alright, oh Jesus, forced feedback there. We've not had a good start to these laps, eh? Twisty at the end, so we're not crossing the start finish line as quick as we should be. I got distracted looking at the gear selection number. I wasn't sure if I was in first or what. Okay, I think I've got my delta time back a little. Right, let's see if we can polish this lap off. See, it sounds like the engine's dying. Like an age, but it does feel slower through these corners than the modern ones in Le Mans Ultimate. It does, you can feel it a little bit slower. So lap time now 3 minutes and 55 estimated. The downshifts are not audible either, I can't hear them. I can just basically make out a faint rev change. I need to hear them though properly. I'll try and be more cautious in the last few corners because it wasn't working out before. Oh, the steering's so heavy. Jesus! How wide are these tires? Oh, why don't you focus, Rusty? Why don't you concentrate instead of yapping? There you go, 3 minutes and 47, which is 35 seconds quicker than the Ferrari 30 seconds quicker than the Ferrari 488 road car. That's not bad. That Ferrari's still doing itself proud there. Oh man, the steering on that is quite heavy. Look at the speed this thing's going. You would think it would be more than 30 seconds difference there. These are some iconic cars though. These are cars that were racing back in the 80s, and to this day, you know, car enthusiasts or motor racing enthusiasts, they know these cars. They know this one. The Silk Cut Jag, the Rothmans, Porsche 962. Yeah, they're very, very iconic cars. Look at it pushing out there, look. Oh. The speed down the straights though is just really fast. I think it's doing about 220 miles an hour or something, 220, maybe 230 something. Which will be slightly under what the Formula 1 car should do, depending how it's set up. But the F1 car will beat this in the braking zones and easily around the corners. Down the straights, they're probably fairly evenly matched, this and an F1 car. But under brakes and cornering, this car hasn't got a chance against F1. Not even an F1 of the same era in the 1980s. No way. And certainly not today. And we're going to find that out very, very quickly. I don't know how the 2004 F1 car will fare against a modern F1 car. Here we go, here's the twisty bits now. And I made a mistake because I made a mistake after this. I was yapping on about tyre width when I should have been focusing, and I went and did this. Didn't really affect the lap time too much. This bit was okay. The last couple of corners, they were fine. So let's remind ourselves of the lap time. 3 minutes and 47.7, in case you want that as well. So 3 minute 47. Okay. Let's take something with the word formula in front. This is going to get noisy as we take Schumacher's Formula 1 F2004 car out. Will it beat 3 minutes 47? I would think so, yes. Yeah, I would think it will definitely beat it. The question just is by how much. As I said, down the straights, oh, there's smoke coming out the exhaust there. As I said, down the straights, the Le Mans car is just as fast, if not faster than an F1 car at top speed. But that's it. In no other area will it beat this car. I feel like I need to change my steering wheel. They're talking about bringing V10s back into Formula 1. Oh, please do it. And please do it soon. The thing is, we just got a brand new rule change coming in for next year, so we probably won't see V10s. If they happen at all, we probably won't see them until 2030 perhaps. Will I still be around then? I haven't figured out what view I want to drive in. I've switched my wheel now, I'm on the McLaren wheel. So I shouldn't have any problems with grip. I don't think this has got ABS. I don't know what view I want to be in. I mean, for you guys, this is probably a good view because it's like the TV view, right? It's weird for me though, but for you guys it might be okay. So, for the sake of you guys, I'll do it from this view. Oh my god, we're topping out at 7th already. I think we can adjust the gear ratios on this, but I'm going to leave it as it is. 312 is all we're getting, look. The Le Mans car was getting 340 something, wasn't it, kilometers? We're doing 312. Massively down on straight line speed. But in the tight twisty bits, this car's going to just annihilate the Le Mans car. Will it be enough though? Oh my god, I just braked way later than the Le Mans car and it was still too early. I'm gonna have to rethink everything. Where to brake. All my braking points that I had in the other cars, they're all, forget it, out the window. Because this thing can downshift from 7th to 1st in the blink of an eye. We need to change the gear ratios to suit this track. Then we could go faster. I'm being very cautious on this lap. I don't know why. Yeah, see the smoke coming up the tires. They don't have ABS. Then we'll try a more modern F1 car. See how she stacks up. Maybe a 2024 McLaren. Alright, this is where this Ferrari F1 is going to just conquer the Le Mans car. As we are flat out through here. You can't do that in a Le Mans. Oh, so much more grip. Jesus Christ. It's because of the downforce, really. Just the downforce is just generating grip. And at top speed, this car weighs probably 3 to 4 times its normal weight. Alright, let's do the hot lap then and see where we are. Mistakes may be getting made here as I push hard. I've got really very light steering. So what it's going to lack in top speed, it's going to make up for everywhere else. Just pure grip, downforce, braking. Oh, that was a bit... Already scheduled to be 20 seconds faster than the Le Mans car. And this is with just standard gear ratios. If we were to change them, we'll get even more out of it. Just ridiculously more grip. I don't think I've ever driven an F1 car around Le Mans. No, maybe. I can't remember. If I have, I don't remember it. And I would have done it very badly because I wasn't familiar with the layout as much before. Yeah, Le Mans car would be overtaking us down here on the straight, but in the corners we'd be gone. I'm not even braking hard either. I'm not putting like really hard braking into the corners. I'm being actually quite light, which means I'm not pushing as hard as I can. Ridiculous grip, absolutely ridiculous. Three minutes 21. So we were 20, what is it? I've covered the lap time up, hold on. 3 minutes 47. So yeah, 26 seconds faster than the 1988 Le Mans car. It's fairly reasonable, isn't it? If I changed the gear ratios so we were able to go quicker, we'd probably put another 4 or 5 seconds on off that lap time. And the modern cars that have the modern F1s that have got DRS as well would be massively advantaged down the straights. So I'm going to try a McLaren F1. I think I've got DRS mapped on it. Yeah, we ran out of top speed very quickly. Normally you have to set up the car for the track, you know, that's what these are built for. Low downforce, high downforce and all that stuff. And this car is not set up for this track. I could run even lower downforce and change the gear ratios and we would be quite a bit quicker than this. The grip around these corners was just crazy. Flat out there, absolutely flat out, no lift. It's insane, man. And what that does to your internal organs and your neck is brutal. Wow. Yeah. You can be in any car, right? Le Mans or whatever type car you want to be in. And the moment you get back into an F1, it's like you suddenly realize how slow the car you were in was. Right, so we need this one, right? So this is the 2024 McLaren. I think this is the one I want. Is it from that mod? It doesn't actually say it is from that mod. I did get a 2024 mod, but considering that this looks like the only one here, it must be. So, what did we get, guys? What was it? Oh, 3 minutes 21. 3 minutes 21, wasn't it? Because it was 26 seconds. Now, what's the top speed of this going to be like down the straight? So, Lando Norris's car, I think. I'm not sure. Is it Norris or Piastri? I'm not sure. I can't see the number. Oh, it's Norris, I think, judging by the helmet. Oh, where did you go? Now, DRS. It doesn't work in the pit, so it shouldn't do. Brake bias? What are you talking about? That's not brake bias. How is that my brake bias button? Oh no, that's not right. That should be DRS. And my brake bias is only... I don't have a brake bias to go the other way. Traction control. Okay, I clearly don't have DRS, guys. Unless, is it on another button? Let's get out the pits and see if we've got it. Don't have a button for DRS. That's no good then. We need to map one. We need to map a button for DRS. We need DRS, guys. So let me go to settings. Controls. Okay, there's only a couple of controls, as you can see. Not very many. This is only one page, by the way. This is only the ones from Assetto Corsa, not the ones from the shaders patch. And content manager. Now, DRS. Where are you? Ah, Control and Alt. Okay. Yeah, where's the standard? Oh, okay. This is patch. I don't need that. We need system, I think. Here we go. So we've got ABS, MGUK delivery. What's it called? It should be just called DRS. Is it called rear flap deployment? Okay, let's go to buttons. KERS, right. DRS activation. Yeah, let's change that to... It's already used for move to front. Yeah, remove the old... I don't know what the hell the brake bias is doing on that button anyway. Ah, because it's CSL wheel. We want the formula wheel. I actually don't have a set of presets for the McLaren wheel. Sheesh. Okay. Hey, Infinity Crystal. Hey, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's get the brakes on here and there. I think that's all we can do here. As long as you've got DRS, KERS is no longer a thing, I don't think. Handbrake, headlights don't really matter on an F1 car. So let's do save preset, and I'm going to call this McLaren wheel. Alright. I've just clicked test instead of drive. I think it's the same thing. Right, that rear wing needs to come up, otherwise we don't get the benefit of the top speed. Hey up, lad. And the brake bias is up and down. Lovely. Now there is no DRS zones on this track, so we won't be hearing a beep. We shouldn't be hearing a beep. Normally you hear a beep to tell the driver to do it. And again, just for the sake of better viewing, we'll do it from this view, which again is, as I said, it's a little bit weird for me, but we'll do it from there. Oh, I didn't assign the pit limiter button. Nope. Now you will be upshifting very quickly in this car because of the electric system. You don't. Let me see what color the lights are. Yeah, you see when it's blue? Yeah, it's already too late by then. You want to be changing up on the red lights, not the blue, just to give you that peak power. So this is more what you'd be familiar with on the TV. So we'll go with this. It's weird because the scenery is coming by so much faster. So it's a little quicker down the straight, 326, 330 compared to the Ferrari was 312. We haven't used DRS yet. Okay, DRS is deployed. We should be doing more than 330 now. Flap open. Yep. The moment I step on the brakes, it should stop. Oh, this is such a weird view. Oh, thanks Infinity. Yeah, I also do Flight Simulator as well. But yeah, both sim racing and Elite Dangerous. I must remember to deploy DRS. Oh, the steering is shaking badly, man. I must remember to deploy DRS whenever I can. And also to close the flap when we go around a corner, otherwise we'll lose the back end. So can it beat the Ferrari Formula One car from 2004? Here we go. DRS is enabled. But I'm flat out round this kink, so I need to disable it for here. Just so we don't lose the back end. There's a lot more grip in this car. .343, that matches the Le Mans car, I think. The steering wheel is really jogging from side to side. I don't know why, it's just weird. Having to hold on to it. I'm deploying DRS flap at every point down these straights. Come on, Lando. Push it. We're 10 seconds quicker than the Ferrari 2004 so far. 11 seconds quicker. Can't figure out where the grip ends. Seems to go on forever. Ooh, got that wrong. I tried to brake super late there. Maybe lost half a second. Nothing more. 3 minutes and 9. Eek. 12 seconds faster than the 2004 Formula 1 car. Oh boy. 3 minutes 9 seconds. Yikes, guys. That was quick. See the flap open every time there's a straight, but here I had to close it, I think. Did I? Yeah, I closed it there because I wasn't sure the back end would want to stick. Well, that was quieter than the Ferrari, but definitely more grip than the 2004 F1 car. Much more grip. And the 2004 car had plenty of grip. Plenty. It was insane. This just has more. It's just as simple as that. Do we have a shot of the rear wing here? Okay, let's go back a little. Actually, we don't need to, do we? No, we'll engage now. There you go. That's just going to let more air through and less downforce on the back, therefore more speed. Look at how wobbly the rear wing is though. It's loose. And the moment we brake, it disengages round the chicane, the double chicane, and then it should engage again. Obviously that's me doing it manually. And then as we come into the braking zone, the moment I touch the brake pedal, yeah, 3 minutes 9 seconds was oh Jesus, that's 12 seconds faster than. Well, it's not too bad. That's if you think this car crosses the line and you have to wait 12 seconds more for Schumacher's Ferrari to cross the line. And they're both Formula One cars. Only they're 20 years apart. Yeah. So this is where all the grip is needed now on these twisty bits. Look at that, it's just like nothing, just round the corner, yep. No, look at that, with room to spare. Look at that. Crazy, crazy grip. But I love it. I braked a little bit. I was optimistic there, really, but we got through it. That was actually quite nice on that last corner there. Just here. See where that red curb is? Look how close we got to it. Oh, wasn't too bad actually. Probably could have got a bit closer. I'm going to save that replay. So, what can beat it? What can beat this? The only thing I can think of would be the Red Bull concept car from Adrian Newey. What I can't remember is if I have it. I do. This was basically, it's got 1,500 horsepower, and this was basically like design a car, no rules, you know, no rules, just design the fastest car you can, no rules. And this is basically a Formula One car with some bodywork. Yeah. And we're in a canopy. Speed? I don't know. Does it have DRS? I don't know. Is it fast? Sure. How fast? I don't know. It's just got a lot of speed and grip. And it's not getting away. Let's try with some revs on. Is it electric? Okay, that's insane. That just reached 300 kilometers per hour and I wasn't even out of second gear. Excuse me? Look at the speed. $238 kilometers per hour in second. Excuse me? What the hell is it going to do? 300? Oh my god. 400 kilometers per hour. I've got another gear to go, right? Can it stop? Oh my god, it does. Oh, this is just going to be stupid. This is going to go under 3 minutes. This is going to do the lap under 3 minutes, guys. Oh my god, we're doing about 300 miles an hour there, aren't we? Oh, this is going to be just silly. Okay, is it 430 kilometers, which is 300 miles an hour? I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this over a hot lap. It's gonna do it under 3 minutes. I know it is. This is Another level of insanity. I think one of these was actually built. I don't know if they've actually raced it though. I'm just messing about on this lab. What must that acceleration feel like? When we get into the 400s, that's just the shadow realm. Okay, so the grip, I was going to say the grip's not the same as the F1 car, but we're going a lot faster though, aren't we? We're just traveling a lot faster. Actually, I think I prefer the dash view, this one. Alright. There's bound to be mistakes here because I don't know where the limit is. Certainly not with the brakes anyway. Alright, here we go. Under 3 minutes? Possible? I think so. Just, it doesn't have the brakes the F1 car does. It's got good grip, it's got amazing speed, but the brakes aren't the same as the F1, not quite. Although we are going faster, so maybe if we used F1 brakes. I think it is using F1 brakes, it's just that we're going so much quicker. Oh boy. Estimated lap time 2 minutes 58. Yeah, I don't know where to brake. I don't even know if it's got ABS or not. I have no idea where the limits of this car is. Just guesswork at the moment. Two minutes and 38. What? Oh, will it go under 3 minutes? Yeah, by 22 seconds. What? So let's call it 39, 49, 59. Yeah, it just went 30 seconds quicker than the Formula One, the current Formula One McLaren. Well, last year's Formula One McLaren. That top speed was just crazy. It's like putting the speed of a Bugatti Chiron Supersport with F1 grip. So yeah, this is what happens when you just build the fastest car you can with no rules, no limit on anything. How fast does a bullet fly? The only thing I can get that's faster than this would be Space Shuttle, perhaps. F-18 Hornet. Yeah, this is silliness. And I think this car was built like in 2010. Or the concept was definitely made up. Whether it's an actual driving car, I don't know. But you can see it's just got the bodywork influence is F1, but all the wheels are covered up. Where F1 it's all exposed. But if you take the wheel covers off, it would just look like an F1 car basically. Look at that. Can you imagine what it's like being in that thing? It's like a little toy. Two minutes and 38 seconds. 2024, and then 2 minutes 38.5. I think this is called the RBXL something. Oh, it's a RBX 2010 S1. Yeah. So I think safe to say that I am a bit more familiarized. Yeah, that's the word I want. Familiarized with the Le Mans track now. It was always one that got me because on the last sector, that twisty bit, I was never sure which corner was going to come up next, and I always thought, well, one day I want to really properly learn this, you know. And yeah, I think I got there. This is the actual Le Mans, but I'm done now. I'm exhausted. All right. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. So thank you guys for watching another Le Mans one. Yeah, I was just curiosity, really. Just wanted to see what it was going to be like. Now that I've got myself more familiar with that track. I'm really enjoying it now, though. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye for now.